Hey you guys, hi. You may have noticed this is not my regular set. I was gonna shoot tonight, but the shop is being used, so I'm going to shoot it in my car after work. So pardon my shabbiness. New haircut though, that's something, right? I was going to talk about a couple albums, so let's just do that real quick. Make this a faster video because the last couple have been pretty long. And I don't think anyone wants to listen to me talk for 10 minutes, except for maybe, no, not even that person. Johnny Marr, the Messenger, guitar player for the Smiths. He played with the Modest Mouse, the Cribs. His first solo album, it's really good. I had a lot of longer points. I was going to talk about this a little more in depth, but we'll keep it quick, keep it light. It's a great album. The guy knows how to write a song. Vocally, there's nothing to write home about. He's perfectly fine, but you know he's not going to blow you away. Lyrics are alright. Maybe those are probably the two weak points, but that saying weak is maybe doing them a disservice. They're not bad. It's not going to blow you away. It's not going to leave your jaw on the floor, but there's something that I remember Beck said in an interview. I think this was when Mutations was coming out. It's always kind of stuck with me, and he said basically it's not always the albums that blow you away when you first hear them that stick with you. It's sometimes the ones that are a little slower burn, which makes sense. You know, sometimes you get a really good album and you listen to it to death just over and over and over again. And within a couple weeks, you burnt yourself out on it, and that's it, you're done. Whereas something that maybe takes you a little longer to get into, or you kind of digest it over a longer period of time, that's the stuff that you are still listening to years down the road. And I think that's what the Messenger is. It grows on you the more you listen to it, and I think it's great. And I'm not even like a massive Smiths fan. I like them, but I mean, you don't have, that's not a requirement. I just want to know, Morrissey, why are you so cranky all the time? Why are you so cranky? Maybe you need to try a hamburger, just once. Who's gonna know? I'm not gonna tell anybody. Just give it a shot. You may like it. The other album I was gonna talk about, which has been out for a while, but I've always kind of wanted to speak my piece about, would be Muse's latest album, The Second Law. I got a lot to say about that, but you know what? It's been out long enough that if you were gonna buy it, you have. And if you haven't bought it yet, where am I going with this? Just, I like that band. I have liked that band a lot in the past. They put on some of the best live shows I've ever seen. I've made some pretty great friends because of them, sort of. The friends are great. They were sort of, anyway, their last two albums have not been great, and this one is also not great. The most interesting stuff on it is the instrumental stuff at the end, which is the same as the last album. But anyway, it's kind of bums me out. It does. In summation, for this, my first episode of The Leisurely Gentleman from my car, by The Messenger by Johnny Marr. If you liked the last Muse album, then get the new one. If you like their old stuff, or you're not really a fan, this isn't going to change your mind or make you happy, so skip it. And that's it. Next week, hopefully, I'm back in my regularly scheduled location. And yeah, that's it. Have a good week, you guys.